there my lovelies, this is Jana here, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to make one of my favorite soups ever. I'm not joking, this is feeling so perfect for winter days. We're going to make a no cheddar and broccoli creamy soup. It's, oh my god, have you seen the thumbnail? Have you seen the picture? It is exactly what it claims to be. Beautiful and delicious. And let me show you how I put it together. Alright, first you add olive oil and vegan butter to a pot. And then you add the minced onions. Let them cook until they achieve that beautiful light golden brown color. And then you add shredded carrots and the bay leaf. Now you add salt, pepper, and smoked paprika. And to that we're going to add my garlic blend, which we have made on this channel, a very nice recipe for a nice garlic blend. So you don't need to chop garlic every time you want to make a recipe. You do it once, put it in a food processor, freeze it, and then you have it for later use. And that's exactly what I did. So click on the cards over there if you want to know how I made it. Do it because you're gonna love it. And then we're going to let it cook for 5 minutes. Now, the hardest vegetable here and the one that needs more cooking, apart from the onions that we have already tackled, that we have already cooked them and they're beautiful and golden brown, is the carrots. So the carrots, they need actually those 5 minutes that I've mentioned. They do need that. I want them soft, and I want, most of all, I want them to release the beautiful orange color, because this is one of the ways that they're going to simulate the beautiful yellow cheddar cheese color. But because we're not going to use any cheddar cheese, not even the vegan kind, because it's not so good, I think, in the soup. We can, like I said at the beginning, emulate all the flavors without the need to add that. So we need the carrots to cook to achieve the color. Now we're going to add all-purpose flour and stir for 2 to 3 minutes. It is very, very, very important that you cook this step, that you cook the flour very well. Otherwise, you're going to end up with these, I can't even describe it. It's like horrible. So the flour always at the beginning of the cooking, because it needs a little bit more time to cook. And not only when you boil and simmer the soup later, it needs to cook at this stage, okay? So 2 to 3 minutes. Now we're going to add the veggie broth. And to emulate that cheese taste, there are a few ingredients that for you guys might sound a little bit unusual, and it is, but it works, so bear with me. We're going to add olive brine. You know when you buy an olive jar and then it comes in that liquid? That's the liquid that I'm talking about. Whatever kind of olives you have, okay? So we're going to add 1 tablespoon of that. A little bit of liquid smoke, go easy. And a little bit of food coloring or turmeric. Now when it comes to turmeric, you need to be a little bit careful because it has a lot of tannins, and tannins give that chalky sensation on the back of your tongue if you add too much to your food. So go easy. I prefer in this case to add food coloring. To me it's easy to find, so if you can get your hands on it, or if you can't, it doesn't really matter. It's just because I want it to look extra beautiful for you guys, but it's not necessary. You can add the turmeric and that's fine. Nutritional yeast. And now we're going to add the minced broccoli. You can add a little bit more water if you think it needs to. And now we're going to let it cook for about 5 minutes because we want the broccoli to soften up and to cook a little bit, but not too much, because we don't want the broccoli with that green pale color and mushy. We want them beautiful, colorful and firm. Cooked but firm. Now you add plant-based milk and vegan cream. And you're going to cook for 3 minutes more. And I always mention this because this is super useful. This is a very useful tip. Whenever you make a stew or I don't know, anything I can think of, if it's savory, if you add a few drops of lemon at the end of the cooking, process, you're going to feel that number one, it's going to brighten it up, all the flavors, bring it all together. And number two, you're going to go easier on the salt. If you think it needs adjusting the salt, if you add a little drops of lemon, sometimes that's what it needs. It's just a little bit of acid to bring everything together, all the flavors together. So every time I make a soup or a stew, especially soups and stews, I always do that. So I encourage you to do that and incorporate this tip to your daily cooking. You're not going to regret it. You have no idea. Another thing about the broccoli. If you cook the broccoli just... I have an onion on my tooth. Okay, now it's gone. So if you cook the broccoli just enough, next day when you're going to reheat the soup, you're not gonna lose it. You're not gonna overcook it. So that's the word that I was looking for. Overcook it. So you're not going to overcook it because it was al dente, and that's what we're looking for. So I reheated it now, and then after I made it, I reheated one more time, so 2 times now, and perfect. I still have a very nice, beautiful, crunchy al dente broccoli. Perfection. So I hope you have enjoyed it. I love this. I hope you make it, and if you do, please tag me, Facebook and Instagram, and follow me on my social media. It's gonna be linked on your screen right here. Recipe, printable recipe on my website as always, and on the description box below. And if you wanna know how you can support this channel, please click over here. Then you will be linked to my Patreon page and to my patrons. Thank you so much. I love you. You are awesome. And this is it. Take care of each other. Have a fabulous week. See you next time. Bye bye.